A kid that's going to, Hutmacher, I should say, is going to be a kid that go play some college baseball, heading to St. Peter's, Division I baseball, and a pitch upstairs, misses, and it's 1-0. Mention Arapahoe coming into the contest at 3-1 on the season. Just game number 5 on the season. Arapahoe played their first game just 7 days ago. Pitch is in there for a call strike, I should say 9 days ago.
Yeah.
A week ago Tuesday, and of course this is our Thursday, April 8th broadcast.
They avoided the snow, and they get to play every couple days or so.
3-0.
Well, we can see that Ehlers is finding out, just like Manning did, that you're going to have to bring it up a little bit, not getting the low strike.
And that one outside corner for a called strike. 3-1 to count here to Mark Hutmacher. Hutmacher, Fania, and then Brian Guyman will get our first look at one of the top players in the state. The 3-1 pitch popped up. Back on it to second baseman Bothwell. He'll give way to Ogden, the right fielder, who fights off the side
instead
to make the catch for Alpha.
I'd be a little more concerned about Ehlers. Nice job from his knees to be able to actually get to that ball and still get the out at home.
Here's Hutmacher as the lineup has been turned over here in the second. Smokey continues to lead 2-1. They got to force it home for the second out of the inning, but still not out of the woods yet.
Think about throwing one out to right field again. You know, Ogden's got it in his head now. It was in his glove and popped out.
Called strike, 1-1. Hutmacher fly to the right fielder Ogden back in the first. It was more of a pop-up into shallow right field. Again, Ogden was steady in that first inning, had all 3 putouts, and made a nice break on that ball off the bat of Scully, but just had it pop out of his glove. And a miss upstairs, 2-1. If you're Ehlers, you're thinking you got to get out of this right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just going to say, if you're Arapahoe, this is an opportunity missed if you don't get another run or 2 in.
Fouled out of play. 2-2.
You've had the bases loaded. You got to break with an error, but you only got to run across. It's still full of Warriors.
Big pitch early in this game from the big left-hander Tyler Ehlers. The 2-2. Nowhere to put Hutmacher.
Well, you can just about sit dead red right here. He didn't want to walk him. Gonna see his best. See if Hutmacher's up to the challenge.
Wind starting to pick up a little bit again, blowing out to left field. Haven't seen much of it here. It's just a splendid day for baseball here in early April. The 3-2. And we'll do it again.
Good solid pitch that time. Kept it down right about the knees, and Hutmacher did a good job to fight that off.
Hutmacher will dig back in here. And once again, the runners will be going. The pitch. Back up the middle, it's a base hit. That'll score at least 2.
All spurred on by what turns out to the official scorer called it a hit. This one driven deep to left field. That's Hutmacher drifting back. Step on the
his baseball team, but needed it a little bit too as well, Corey. A little bit of confidence out there. Boy, that was a great pitch on the inside, and it really locked up Mulhern.
Matt Hutmacher rips this one over the shortstop, and this one is going to go all the way to the wall. They're going to clear the base pads off here. Here comes Scully home. The throw late, and a 3-run double for Mark Hutmacher. First pitch he saw, he liked.
Well, there's the trouble you get into. Hutmacher's been the guy that bases remain the hot bat. As you see, the bases are full of Warriors here. Hutmacher's already driven in 5.
2 for 3 today. First pitch swinging. Deep drive to right field. Going back, Ogden, and that one's off the 323 sign there in the corner. 2 runs are across. He just missed it.
Well, he's driven in 7 now, and for a moment there, I thought that number was going to be 9. What an afternoon for Hutmacher, a returning starter off last year's team. And it's hard not to smile when you're swinging a bat as hot as he is by the Rapo right fielder.
Well, here's something that Mark Hutmacher may not have expected. He's got 7 runs batted in here today and a chance to get more. Takes that pitch outside.
2-run single in the second, a 3-run double in the third, and then a 2-run single in the fourth. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Runners at the corners here. Another pitch upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes from right to Hutmacher. Wright works fairly quickly here. Hutmacher a little more patient. Hadn't seen one to swing at yet. There was one. He didn't like it, though. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's pretty clear that Wright is confident in his ability to throw off-speed pitches over the plate.
Throw over to first. Sliding in there is Mulhern. Well, at least Chalice Wright didn't step toward third first and then throw to first. How many times did we, although last year we saw it work.
Yep, we did, didn't we?
I couldn't believe it. We were stunned.
You know, Herb Brown always says that play never works, but we saw it work last year. And yeah, it's kind of one of those old sports broadcasting cliches as somebody makes that move, the fake to third over to first or vice versa, and say, well, that never works. Well, you and I officially cannot say that, at least here on CET.
Nope, there's the step to third.
Well, that never worked. No, well, nope, never mind, can't do it.
Nope. Got to leave it out now. I can't remember which game it was, though. I'll have to go back and look. Because now we're going to say it almost every time. 3-1, curveball, and a strike.
Oh, nice pitch there.
He can throw that curveball right in there.
Well, he really locked up Hutmacher that time. I don't know. I think you have to still sit off speed here.
Payoff pitch. Upstairs, yep. He went with the fastball.
With the fastball there.
7 runs batted in. First of all, congratulations on the win. You guys thought you might have had this one ended a little sooner than before. It's got to feel good to hit like that, though.
Oh, definitely. It was great. You know, whenever there's bases loaded like that, you know, it's okay to walk, but you got to come up and, you know, you got to drive runs in and get big hits. So that's what I did.
Well, Coach said coming in here that you guys can certainly hit the ball a little bit. And you guys have only played, I think, what is it, your 5th, 6th game of the season? I mean, you guys have been practicing this whole time. You've just been chomping at the bit to play, right?
Oh, yeah. 1 through 9 is, I mean, our entire lineup is just dangerous. 1 through 9, complete lineup. I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah. What, you see anything different today? I mean, with all the runs batted in, you really, and this guy was throwing a lot of off-speed stuff and things like that, but what were you seeing out there to drive in those runs?
You know, mostly fastballs on that last hit. You know, I knew he was going to come back with an off-speed after, you know, me getting 2 big hits. So looking off-speed, took that to right field and, you know, got a couple more.
Yeah, that was pretty. Almost got her there. Good win. Best of luck. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's Mark Hutmacher with a lot of runs batted in. And Luke Bowler,